They're going to hear this podcast and they're going to be like, whose voice is that?
I feel like everyone on the podcast can probably agree as soon as Liam started speaking, like he just has one of those speaking voices that's like,
You got the voice and the face for radio.
I really like this podcast a lot more now.
Oh God, Ruby.
Welcome to episode 20.
20 episodes.
20 episodes of Hyper Talkative.
10 plus 10 is 20. And since it's a multiple of 10.
You know what that means. Well, we've only done it once.
I know, but special guest! Yay, guys. If you're only watching, if you're listening on audio, you can't see, but we have a very special guest with us front
here
and
today.
center.
If you're watching on video, you can see his face.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself, special guest?
Hey guys, I'm Liam Crane. I'm a junior at Millersville University, and I've known these lovely ladies for about a year now. I met Ruby like literally a year ago. We didn't write that date down for our friendiversary.
No, I'm sorry.
You
Let's
had a
just
cool
say
iPad.
It's today.
Okay, it's today.
Oh,
it's
happy
always
friendiversary.
Happy friendiversary.
Oh my God, guys, that's so special.
Liam used to watch me take notes in class because I would take really cool notes on my iPad, and he would just look over my shoulder and watch me do it.
It's mesmerizing.
Yeah, but that was the only entertaining part of that class, really.
Yeah,
What class was
Theory
it?
of Calm.
Oh, girl, you know.
I was in that class.
Yeah, but he knew
That's
you
where this
already.
originated.
Yeah.
I did, and it was like 2 years ago
Yeah.
that I met you.
Right.
Okay.
But he's known us as a unit together for a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a dynamic duo.
Thank you.
Dynamic trio.
A dynamic trio. You should see the three of us in a class together this
the
semester.
O1s.
The comma ones.
We like to wreak some havoc.
It's true.
We like to make
Shout
some
out
noise.
Dr. Boyle.
Shout
Oh
out
my
Dr.
gosh.
Boyle.
Shout out Dr.
Biggest
Wood.
Shout out Dr. Boyle.
Shout out Dr. Boyle.
Yes.
So Liam already knows the structure of this show.
Yeah.
If you don't know the structure of the show, basically we just do a random word generator and then we see where the conversation takes us and we see
where we'll end up.
Oh,
boom. He knows.
I
He
do know.
knows.
But more recently, we've been starting with a random question generator because it dawned on us that for the first 15 episodes, we didn't really introduce
knew anything
ourselves.
about us,
I mean, we
so-
did in the first episode, but
We just assume that you listen to everyone and you think of us as your best friends now.
right. So now we're just, getting to know each other more. And it also works out for Liam now.
Yeah, because
you
you
guys
get to know him.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. I'm weird.
He is.
So
let's
true.
randomly generate our question first.
What bends your mind every time you think about it?
Ooh, I have a good one.
Okay, go.
My name is Ruby, and the thing that bends my mind every time I think about it is when I look in the mirror or something and I'm like, this is how people see me, but it's also not. And then I'm like, I'll never see myself. And then when I look at people and I just realize that they have a conscience inside of them just like I do. And they're thinking through everything that they do just like I do. And then when we interact, it's both of our consciences interacting with each other, and to me it's just they're like a Sims character. I'm not controlling what they're well, I do control Sims, but they're just a thing and they're just doing something, but to them they're processing it.
Right.
Every time I think about it, and I do a lot, I think about it a lot.
But this all starts when you look in the mirror.
Yeah, because I'm like, is this how people see me? Exactly
Now
like
Liam
that.
is in
Exactly
the
like that.
trans, yeah.
So what bends my mind when I think about it is just imagine the universe never being created.
Oh, God.
However you envision that.
Oh,
But
God, no.
would it be black? Because black wouldn't be a color.
Right.
Would it be
Oh,
nothing?
this reminds me of the color thing too.
Yeah.
I need to add another one that
Okay.
the way that I see the color brown,
Some people,
it could to Georgia
right,
look like what
right,
blue looks like to
right.
me.
Yes.
The way that I see you, I could look like a Smurf to you.
But there's no way for us to know because you
No.
can't describe a color without using other colors.
Right.
yeah, it's so frustrating.
That's right.
I just want to know what you guys see.
You
Georgia, what
can't.
about you?
I feel like just everything that you guys have said, thinking about existence too much, you just go down a rabbit hole. You think about other people's minds and how they
Yeah.
work, and it's
It's scary.
it's also too
I know you guys, but like I'm not with you all the time. So it's like I go like after class, I go back to my apartment and like I live my life, and you guys, but it's like
separate lives.
Like it's like weird. And like if the Earth didn't happen, like what would what would go on?
Right. Nothing.
Just
what
darkness.
is nothing?
But what is nothing? Like darkness is something.
Yeah, darkness
could not exist.
Guys, this is dang.
I also
bent.
Yeah, I also don't like outer space.
No, I don't understand.
Ever since I
the
saw
fact that
Interstellar,
we're a tiny little speck.
No.
in
So
a million 100,000 years, no one's gonna remember us.
There
It's my
could
favorite
be
number.
there could be so many other planets just like Earth that we just don't know about,
Yeah.
and like more humans. But there could be like aliens. Like, do you think aliens are real?
Yes,
They have to be.
I've
They
seen
have to
Solar
be.
Opposites.
Like an
That
infinite
seems really
universe.
Yeah,
Jake claims that he's been abducted before
Oh
or
yeah.
had like an alien encounter.
but now he has
so.
his
This-
bracelet of protection.
Yeah, he made me a bracelet with an alien charm to protect me.
That's adorable.
Well, I don't think it was to
Romance.
protect me. I think he made it for me to mark my first alien encounter, and I guess he thinks I had one because he gave it to me. But we'll just say that it's to protect me because that's a
Yeah.
lot cuter.
It's
Did
probably
you have
both.
an alien encounter?
Not that I know of.
I feel like you would know that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would know,
Am I
but
wrong?
Oh my God! Wait, Liam and I. Okay. Also, the other thing about Liam and I is we're from the same area.
That's true.
Like we went to neighboring high
good
schools.
old
Oh, that's
Scannick
weird.
So
Cirque.
you might know about this.
Okay.
There's like a marijuana plant, like
Oh,
in kind of Middlesex area, that makes the sky pink.
No way.
Yes,
The sky.
because it's only in
I saw a picture
October.
of
It's
it.
only in October because for like breast cancer awareness month. When it's not October, it doesn't turn pink because they have like a special like serum.
is
I
it
guess.
lights? No, because
Yeah.
I've asked you this before because I thought it was like the fumes from the weed.
Well, I told Ruby, I like posted it and I was like, the aliens are here, and everyone was like, what is this? And I was like, it's the aliens, but it's like
the
it's because of the
marijuana
marijuana plant. I don't know what it.
It makes the sky.
Yes,
It's crazy.
I will
Like,
literally
when you're on it, you see the sky as pink.
Let me.
or-
I will show you a picture
like
right
the
now.
physical sky above the plant is pink.
Like,
not when you're smoking the weed.
sky. Hold on, my dad. I sent a picture to my dad.
It was trippy as frick.
It's hold on.
So good. That was such a good save.
Look,
I
that's
know.
literally the.
At least-
I'll put it on the.
Oh,
the
no.
screen. Yes, that's
What?
literally the sky.
I don't get
That's
it.
not even
And
the
I-
pink I was. Wow.
But yeah, so that's when I remember like it happened last year too.
Yeah.
And like my mom or my dad sent me a picture of it, and I was like, is that the aliens? Like
yeah,
they're here,
it looks like it.
but it's just the weed plant. But maybe it is the aliens.
It could be.
Middlesex.
Wow, this has already been such a great discussion. We didn't
Yeah,
even randomly
oh my
generate
God.
the word yet.
I'm
Oh
dead.
my gosh.
Watch the word. We just have nothing to say. We can just go back to that topic.
Yeah,
if-
literally.
If it does.
No, this is
All
gonna
right,
be the
here we
best
go.
word.
Stretch.
Stretch.
Ugh.
Stretch. Yoga.
Yoga.
To say
You got to
Liam.
talk about it now.
I was trying to say, Liam, do you like yoga? And I said,
Yoga,
yoga.
do you like Liam?
Yoga loves me. That's just. all
Are
I can say.
you a yogi?
Is that what they're
No.
called?
If does We Fit Plus count?
Yes.
It can.
Yes.
I think it does.
I think so
There's
as
a
well.
calorie burner on there.
So true.
Yeah. I'm not a stretcher.
No, you're not. It's like crazy
really
because you're so
bad.
tall.
Well, yeah.
You would have thought that like you would stretch a lot to keep growing.
He's breaking
Okay,
stereotypes.
Maybe I am a stretcher.
Maybe you
Because
are.
when I wake up in the morning and I go in the bathroom, I always do this.
Oh my, that's literally
I
stretching.
know, but like I see if I can touch the ceiling.
Oh,
Can
so it's
you?
a challenge.
I can't, and
Yeah.
barely,
Yeah.
which means my wingspan is perfect with my body
Mm.
towards
Okay.
8 feet at my
Okay.
fingertips.
That's
Dang.
excellent.
That's impressive.
Fun little fact about me:
How tall are you, Liam?
6'4".
6'4".
I remember when I was 6'4".
Yeah, man,
My old house, the ceilings in it were 7 feet.
that's awful.
They were very low.
That is a really
And
low ceiling.
For a
You would not
while,
do
I
good.
was like good friends, and I went to prom with this guy who was 6'6". And
Oh.
he
Came to
would
your
come
house?
over, and we would like hang out and stuff.
He's like-
And he literally like had to like duck under
to
the
get-
doorways and stuff like
oh
that.
my gosh.
And I'm 5'5". So first off, the height difference.
You what?
I know I'm short.
Nah, okay.
I give
I
off
say that to
tall girl
everyone.
energy,
You do.
but
That's
You're
what
not
it is.
that
I'm
short,
average.
though. Like
I'm
5'5".
average. It's just because I have long legs that people get like.
Yeah.
It's a false. What's the word? It's a fake out. Like it's
word.
False.
It's false.
It's false.
It's false.
It's wrong.
But yeah, so he would come over and then just the ceilings would be literally 4 inches above his head. And even my dad is 6 foot and we had 7 foot ceilings. So I don't know why we bought that house with those ceilings, but I don't know.
Obviously not a deal breaker.
Obviously not.
Ruby's short. She doesn't have to deal with it.
No.
She doesn't care.
Right.
But you know, it sucks. And I always forget. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed. But you always call me out for being left-handed.
She is
like you
left-handed.
mentioned it a lot.
I acknowledge it.
You acknowledge it. And just like how some parts of the world are against tall people and some parts of the world are against short people.
This is news to me.
The entire world is against left-handed people.
Yeah, okay.
It is.
Let's just be on her side real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you,
We're
Georgia?
not against you.
Listen,
You're not.
I never expressed my disapproval of you being left-handed. Never.
But I'm not saying the people. I'm saying that the way the world is set up.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's true.
Because here's things that you never think about as right-handed people. When you're at a computer, like a computer lab at school, all the mice are on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to use my weak-ass hand. And you can change the settings, but you're raised to use the mouse with your right hand.
Yeah.
I can't just all of a sudden do it with my left hand.
We have right-hand privilege.
You do.
We do.
Ugh.
We do.
I used to
And
work
I was
retail.
oblivious to it.
I used to work retail, and the swiper for the card started here, and you would have to go that way. So you can't do your left. Like, it's uncomfortable, and you have to do a weird twist. You have to use your right hand. Like, what the heck?
And writing,
Your
pencil?
whole hand gets covered.
You get
I'm a bit of an artiste,
Yeah.
and my
She
hand
dabbles.
just gets covered. It's
dabbles.
really... And I don't speak up about it much.
You don't.
I don't.
I'm glad you did here.
Yes.
I'm glad.
On a
Because
national
a
platform.
lot of people who
This
are
is a safe
right-handed don't realize.
You don't
Yeah,
get
that's the
it.
truth.
Right.
We're ignorant.
we
And
are
you know what?
ignorant.
I apologize
Thank
on
you.
behalf
It's
of the right-handed
convention,
community.
And
Thank
we
you.
do apologize. Because
Yeah.
I see you walk into class every day and sit at a right-handed desk.
Exactly. There's like 2 left-handed desks in the classroom maybe, and these right-handed fools don't get it and they sit at them. So then I have to sit on a right-handed desk.
Do I sit at a left-handed
No,
desk?
you don't.
You don't.
Okay.
It's like
No.
only right-handed. Do you remember when I was going to get her one?
Yes.
And you were like,
in theory.
she's not going to be here because she's meeting the president.
Oh.
I was like, okay, she doesn't deserve one at this point. This is right-handed
Joe
privilege.
Biden can
general
get her
privilege.
a left-handed desk.
Yeah, honestly, Joe Biden, if you're listening to this right now, thanks for canceling student debt. Thanks for giving us COVID vaccines or whatever. But I think that
Yay.
we need to start implementing more left-handed structure in our schools, in our communities.
And when Ruby Mundock runs for president, she will do exactly that.
That is going to be my campaign goal. I'm going to say, bring justice to left-handed people in America. I
Wow.
will represent you.
Wow.
That's good.
That was really powerful.
You can have
I
3%
have
of the
chills.
population on your side.
I really am.
Yeah, it's powerful.
I could really narrow it down even to the people that are left-handed, have green eyes, and have Audi belly buttons.
Wow.
All 3 of us.
Not the
There's a
Audi
new
belly
topic.
buttons.
And all of a sudden, the privilege is justified.
Yeah.
Audi belly button?
It's so humbling.
I didn't even know those existed.
It's so humbling. Mine has started morphing into, it's like
Morphing into what?
an innie.
Oh.
But it's like, it like goes in, but it's still out a little bit. Like it's not
Wait,
like my belly is
yeah.
like that. So it's like in a divot or in a crevice, but there's
Oh, you
still
just
like a little
drew,
puff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not like just a little like slit like all you lucky innies, which I'm jealous too because I can never get my belly button pierced.
Why would you want to?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't, but like
It's just the
if
fact
I
that she
wanted to.
can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
It bothers
That makes her want
If
to.
I ever get pregnant, it'll just pop out.
Aw. You
Yeah.
could like
That's
That's
cute.
play with it a little.
ew. No. Are you guys both innies?
Yeah.
What qualifies an innie? Because I mean, no, I do have an innie. I
Okay.
promise. But like, there are some people that have like a black hole.
Yeah, there's some
Yeah.
people
When
that
you
like there
look
is no
in.
ending. Like if
I
you
don't
stick
have
your
that.
finger in there, it keeps going.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
No.
No.
I have
I
some remnants of the day I was born.
Yes.
Oh. What do you mean? Like
It's just like
blood?
you can no.
Like crust?
Like-
You like it's like
Like it's tied up and you can see it and it's like, oh my gosh, that's a scar.
Oh.
isn't that how they all are?
They should be like.
Yeah.
Mine's not.
But what does yours look like? Is it just like
Mine's just a little
Smooth?
like doodle- Oh, like little crevices in it. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
mine have little crevices
yeah,
in it.
that's
Yeah.
that's them tying it
Oh,
up.
I
and-
didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I don't know anything
You
about
learn
how like
something
the
new every
human
day.
body works.
Oh.
Now you know a
Now
little
I
bit
know
more.
a little bit more. I also don't get like when you have a baby and you have to cut like does anyone feel the cord being cut? And that's like skin, right?
I feel like you don't feel that.
It's like a feeding tube.
Like it's not gonna be like,
Is it a feeding
ow.
tube?
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
the well, they're not in such immense pain.
That's true.
That
what's
a
a
little
little snip
yeah.
snip, you know?
It's quick.
That's not
but
gonna-
I don't think there's like a ton of nerves attached to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have given us something to think about. No, because isn't it attached to the placenta?
I don't know.
Which isn't a part
Is
of the
it?
woman?
You're asking us as if we should know this as
Please
women.
look this
but
up. I don't think it's attached to the woman.
We're Googling.
Because that would be really weird.
What is the umbilical cord connected to?
Yes, the fetus,
fetus
and the placenta.
Wow.
You're so smart, Liam.
It develops in the embryologic period around week 3 with the formation
Wow.
of the connecting stalk.
Wow.
You just sounded so scholarly
You did
there.
sound really
yeah,
smart.
I have my glasses on today, so I'm a bit
The
of an
octagons.
intellectual. I'm
Yeah.
a bit of an
She whipped 'em
intellectual.
on.
Wow.
It was funny the other day.
Yeah.
You said they're octagons, which
Oh,
they
yeah.
are. And Ruby and I went downtown
Yeah.
for another Josh Shapiro rally. Vote, but by the
Vote.
time this comes out, you should have already voted.
By the time
so
this comes out, we'll know who won and if I'm depressed or happy. That's scary.
That is kind of
Let's
scary.
manifest it into existence. Josh Shapiro
Yes.
is going to win the election.
When?
Congratulations,
Josh
When
Shapiro
Josh
Josh.
Shapiro is our governor.
But Austin Davis was there, and we were like talking to him. We were shaking hands with him, and we were there with our friend Joanna.
Wasn't it Izzy we
And-
were talking to?
Oh yeah,
I thought it was. I think
it was
Izzy.
Izzy. Yeah, it was Izzy. We were talking to Izzy, who's running in Lancaster, and he has come to like Millersville before, so we like kind of know him.
Yeah. Hey, Izzy.
And he was like, I like your glasses, like octagonal glasses. That's super cool.
Yeah.
And Joanna was like, they're hexagons.
They're actually hexagons.
And he was like, are they? And then he like counted them. And he was like, no, they're octagons. And she was like, oh, yeah, I guess they are. And like the entire ride home, she was like, I cannot believe that I corrected Izzy. Like, what was I thinking? Of course he knows more for me. Like, he's running for government. Like, what was I thinking? It was so
Just because he's running
funny.
for House Rep, he knows geometry
Yeah.
better than
Oh my
Joanna.
God.
Yeah,
Gosh.
yeah.
That's so funny.
That is funny. That reminds me, this past Halloween, this guy came up and he was dressed as a chef. And naturally, I'm like, yo, are you Linguini? And we both know who Linguini is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I'm Ratatouille. And my girlfriend's the
What?
rat. It was so embarrassing for him.
He thought that his
He-
name was Ratatouille.
Yeah,
and
but like,
and then he said, and my girlfriend's the rat.
yeah.
That makes me angry.
Has he seen Ratatouille?
No, I think his friend
Ratatouille-
corrected him, but like,
Ratatouille isn't even the name of
of
anyone.
the rat. It's
It's a
just
dish.
It's the
a play
dish.
on
it's
words.
the dish. Exactly.
You know what?
People always call like Remy
Remy
Ratatouille,
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
and I always get
Like,
so
no.
angry. His name is Remy.
I wish I was a fly on the wall when the creator of that movie was eating Ratatouille and was like, Ratatouille? What if a rat cooked it? And then they made one of the greatest
Millions of
Pixar
dollars off of
films.
that idea.
This is what I'm saying, guys. Like, it pays to be weird
It does.
and to like think of this
And to be
stuff.
funny.
Because like if you water down Ratatouille, it's literally about a rat who cooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, and even with Hamilton too, like Hamilton the musical, the best musical probably within like 100 years.
I don't know about that.
Okay, arguably.
Arguably.
Like he went to the White House, and Lin-Manuel Miranda went to the White House and performed in front of Barack Obama, like the first number that he had written before it was big, and the president of the United States laughed at him and was
Yeah.
like, "You're making a rap musical about Alexander Hamilton?
Yeah.
Who's laughing now?"
Wow.
I still am.
Being weird and like having those ideas, like that is what keeps the world going round.
So true.
This would be such a powerful table of brainstorming
Yes.
ideas
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
things like that.
Somebody get us a gig at Pixar and we will make the next top animated movie.
I
Ironically,
honestly
yeah.
believe that.
we have the voices
Unironically.
for it. We have the
We could
voices
That's
for
voice
it.
act
my
it.
dream job.
Oh, yeah, let's go into dream jobs.
Okay.
This is a fun topic and
Period.
it's a great manifestation. So,
Yes.
your dream job.
Voice acting.
Duh.
Like,
Yeah.
when
Liam,
You could.
Liam has the best voices,
Every-
and like
yeah.
not even when he tries. Like
Every
the one time
he talks to us.
in theory, you just started talking like Will Arnett, and I was like, literally, like
I did.
yeah, you do a great impression of Lego Batman.
Can you do it?
I know your voice is
It's under
it's
pressure.
a
raspy
little
right now.
hoarse, but it's like when you're on the spot.
I know.
Pressure. Listen, I get it.
But
Last
yeah, I
week
used to
I
look
tried
at
to
it
do a
like,
British accent.
yeah.
Like that's
That's
literally
so
Will
good.
Arnett.
Oh
BoJack
my
Horseman. Lego Batman.
BoJack Horseman. Yeah.
Oh my
It's not
God.
great
So
right now. It's not great
good.
right now. But yeah, I just like when I'm 80
Yep.
and retired,
Yep.
I want there to be like a picture of all my cartoon characters and all of that and all the voices that I did. And I just like manipulating my voice. And when you're weird,
Yeah.
like you kind of got to use it to your advantage, or else people are just
Exactly.
like, "What is this freak doing?"
Exactly.
And this is
this
what I'm
is my
doing.
repertoire.
yeah.
And you can have your little signature too.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen. There's no way that you don't
Yeah.
become a voice actor.
You just
I love the
you
manifestation,
just gotta
guys.
start like going to like backstage, like the website.
yeah, and voice
and
1, 2, 3.
Just like just start submitting it, and then unironically, someone's gonna pick you up.
Just like
Get a little
Literally.
agent.
Yeah.
this
We'll
guy
be your
has
agent.
something.
It's
They're
true.
gonna hear this podcast and they're gonna be like, whose voice is that?
I feel like everyone on the podcast can probably agree. As soon as Liam started speaking, like he
They
just
were
has
like,
one of those
wow.
speaking voices
Wow.
that's like,
You
yeah.
got the voice and the face for radio.
I really like this podcast a lot more now.
Yeah, we're
I
just
should
like
come every week.
complimenting. Yeah. Georgia, dream job.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
We talked about this like 2 weeks ago.
100% gonna happen.
But that's
Well, it is.
Stop.
is.
But let's talk about how
Stop.
good it's gonna be. Like seriously.
Stop.
It's really funny, guys. Georgia and I, like Georgia, we struggle sometimes.
We do.
Like we go through stuff, and anytime
Naturally.
something bad happens, we just go, Georgia, this is gonna be great for your stand-up
Yep.
act.
Yeah.
Like this is great content. You know, life may suck, but it's great for your stand-up.
Right. And like I feel like when you're in like when I'm in situations where I'm like having a tough time, I'm funnier.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
So what?
But it builds the comedy.
It does.
All the trauma, everything that's happened to me,
Yeah.
like in my childhood too. I've told a lot of childhood stories
All
on
the
this
bullying.
podcast.
Oh yes.
It's built me into who I am.
And she
And I
will
wouldn't,
be on
I
SNL.
wouldn't have it any other way.
no, we
she-
wouldn't either.
No, she will meet
Yeah.
Michael Longfellow and she
Get
will marry
married.
him.
Yeah.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
It's gonna
But that's the
happen.
dream.
I-
Even if I wasn't, even if I was just like a writer, or if I was camera, if I did camera
Just
for
anything
SNL,
on
like that would be
SNL.
a dream. But obviously,
gonna happen.
I want to be an actor on it.
Yeah. It's gonna
Couple
happen.
years live from New York. It's Saturday night, and it works out because I want to live in New York.
Yeah.
So
It's perfect.
I'll always just audition on the side.
Okay,
It's
we got to talk
perfect.
about that after Ruby's dream job
Yes.
because
Yes.
that is another topic.
My dream job, I have two, and I'd be happy with either.
Okay.
One, and they're like pretty much in the same realm. One is a White House correspondent.
Yeah.
So kind of like Caitlin Collins on CNN, like outside of the White House, covering everything that goes on. I'm like very interested in the American like presidency and like just how like the American government works. So it'll be really fun like commentating on it. But then also
Just makes sense.
just like a political like broadcaster like from the desk on like CNN or MSNBC. So I don't really want to be like a field reporter out in like crazy scary situations or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Either reporting in front of the White House or reporting from the studio.
Yeah.
Wow, Ruby in politics.
Ruby, and
Wow,
it's
never
saw that.
I genuinely believe that political journalism was made for Ruby Murdoch.
Actually, yeah.
There has been nothing more true. And like just
Yeah.
in the past couple of weeks, as you've been like really getting to, you know, meet
this
Josh
past
Shapiro,
week- this past week has been
past couple
insane.
months, like this is literally like what you were made to do.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
never been more clear.
And it's crazy because I didn't even like, I've been interested in politics for a while, but I never was like, oh, I should go into it. I always wanted to go into sports. And I was like, sports broadcasting, sports management, whatever.
which you would also slay at.
Right.
But then I
Like,
was like, do I want to hate my life a little bit? Let's go into politics.
Wow.
But also make a difference.
Right.
Yeah.
Make a
No, that's what you're
difference
doing.
because
And
of
you were just born at the
politics.
right time. Like
Yeah.
now politics are just starting to
It's so
become
crucial,
it's
too.
oh my
Yep.
goodness, so
Yeah.
much more.
So we will see where I end up there.
see where we
See where we
End
all
up.
end up.
Just
But
watch.
You had to say something about New York.
As
Yeah.
a place to live. Like
Yeah.
it's not for everyone.
It's not for me.
What's the appeal?
listen.
Saturday
my
Night Live.
sister, yeah, Saturday Night
yeah.
Live, and the fact that Tom Holland and Zendaya have an apartment there, which I should talk about.
You need
because
to, yeah.
I know something about that. Anyways,
Ooh.
my sister Emily, she went to college in New York. She went to LIM. I had to think about that there.
Yeah, that was kind of.
It's been a couple of years. Okay,
Lima
she's
Bean
old
University.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, Lima Bean University. Yeah, fashion school. Built around lima beans. No, but then she lived in Manhattan, and then when she graduated college, she moved into Brooklyn, and that's where she is now. And like every time I go up and I see her and I stay with her, I'm like, this is the best I've ever felt in my entire
Wow.
life.
Are 100%
Like,
New Yorker.
Yeah, like that's
I
the
see it
city.
too.
Yeah.
The city, the vibes, the people just like brings out this like version of me where I'm like, this is my peak.
Yeah.
I really like cities like Lancaster. I'm always looking for reasons to go downtown in Lancaster. It's just beautiful. I love the vibes. Love restaurants too.
Yeah. Facts.
Something about eating outside in the city, like
on a street.
Yeah. Just enjoying dinner.
Yeah.
Something about that.
Totally see it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But my sister, she's gonna like how many times we shout her out in this
Emily.
podcast. But she works for a concierge company, and the way she always describes it is like throwing like dorm parties. Like, you know how in college, like your building will be like, oh, first floor, we're gonna have a movie night.
Yeah.
That's how she describes it for rich adults living in like these apartment
That's amazing.
complexes.
That is
I love it.
amazing.
And so it's these big buildings. They have so many buildings all spread across New York, and I think maybe beyond. But a lot of celebrities have apartments in these buildings,
Right.
and it's like, you know, for example, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively have an apartment.
Oh, I
and
love
it's like,
them.
which is a big deal, but it's also like they have apartments in every other major city.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're living there all the time, but they do like reside there. I think Jake Gyllenhaal
Ew.
has one as well.
Just
We
the
don't
whole
like-
the whole Taylor Swift cinematic universe.
yeah,
Right.
Pretty much.
literally exists there.
Blake and Ryan, Jake.
But a couple months ago, I think it was over the summer, she FaceTimed me, and she was like, I have to tell you something. And I was like, okay. And I FaceTimed her, and she was like, Tom Holland bought an apartment building in one of our buildings.
Wow.
Like he bought an
In her-
apartment. And
oh
I
my
was like,
goodness.
you are literally kidding me. Because before it was like, I was always like, I'm 5 people away from knowing Tom Holland, because it was my sister's boss. My sister's boss knows Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal knows Tom Holland. Okay, that's 4-ish. And so, like, I would always tease her. I'm like, if Jake Gyllenhaal ever brings Tom to the apartment, like, call me up. But now he has an apartment
Now,
in the building.
If Tom just comes to the apartment.
Yeah. And there was, like, an article that someone did talking about it, and it's him and Zendaya's apartment.
Oh my god.
So that just kind of umphed it even more.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now I'm 3 people away from knowing Tom Holland.
And you know, it's just gonna keep
And I was
going
like,
down.
Emily, if you ever even like brush past his shoulder, I want a FaceTime call. Because my sister also, like, living in New York, I guess you become numb to like seeing celebrities on the street.
Interesting.
And so her whole thing is like, the one time she saw Tyler Cameron from The Bachelor, literally walking behind him. And my sister's a huge Bachelor fan. Walking behind him, she sends me a video. LOL, this is Tyler Cameron. I was like, hello? Did you get a
Go
picture?
talk to him?
She goes, no, I don't want to interrupt his daily life. And so I have this fear that she's going to run into Tom Holland.
no.
and
And
just
she's
not want
gotta,
to interrupt his daily
send
life.
me a picture of the back of his head and be like, I didn't want to interrupt his life.
Emily, we know that you're listening to this. Don't you dare take that away from Georgia.
You have
I think-
one job.
Yeah, I don't
One
think she
job.
would, though, because
No,
she
she
knows.
knows.
Everyone knows.
Everyone knows.
And she
do
also,
know.
she saw her, she lives with her boyfriend Owen now.
Hi,
and
Owen.
they were out for dinner, and they sat right next to 2 other people from The Bachelor, Greg and Andrew.
Stop. They did?
Yes, I told you about this, I thought. Liam, do you watch The
tell me a
Bachelor?
lot.
No,
These are big
doesn't
names.
surprise
These
me.
are big names.
big names.
I believe it.
And they were like literally sitting right next to them, and Owen is one to stand up and be like, hey, I'm Owen, nice to meet you.
Oh my God.
So like they eventually, I think they went over and they got a picture with them.
I can't believe that.
So that was
I'm
like,
so
I like that
jealous.
Owen's there now, because
Yeah.
then Owen can like insert himself and be
Uh-huh.
like, let me meet you.
I've met a couple big figures this past week.
Ugh, here we
Oh,
go.
here we go. Everybody,
Okay, fine. I
listen to
don't
this.
have to talk about
No,
it.
we wanna hear
no,
it.
we want to.
Oh, okay.
And I
We
think
just
the
didn't get to
people
do
do
it.
too. The amount of people like who have come
Who
up to
just
me and been
knew.
like, Ruby's so cool. And I'm like, yes,
What?
she is. You're doing like massive things.
Oh,
That's
I'm
really
trying.
humble of you too, Georgia.
What do you mean?
You're not like,
No,
I
like,
get it.
Oh, I
Like,
know. You're
Ruby,
proud
Ruby,
of me.
Ruby.
That's really sweet.
Yeah,
Of you.
what am I gonna
like she's
do?
genuinely
Ugh.
proud of you.
Yeah, well, she doesn't. Just like, what do you
Some
think?
people would.
Hey,
You're just not
some
toxic.
people would.
True.
Some people do.
Some people have.
Some people currently do. Anyways.
Gross. Well, tell us all about it.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, I'm the lead for Students for Shapiro at Millersville.
And she's crushing it.
I'm trying my best. And for Josh Shapiro, who's running for governor here in Pennsylvania. And so I've been making a lot of really great connections and a lot of great friends with like people from his campaign team and like around the state that are working. And I've kind of found myself getting way more into like the Pennsylvania like political world and like meeting a lot of people. And so a couple weeks ago, I saw this ad that came up on my Instagram page for the Pennsylvania Democrats Independence Dinner, and it had all of like the Democratic nominees, Governor Wolf and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And I was like, oh, I want to go so bad, but tickets for it were so expensive. And I was like, I'm a broke college kid. Like, I can't do this. I can't and my mom was like, one day you'll be invited to work at it. Like, don't worry. And I was like, you're so right.
Which she's right about.
Yes.
Which she's right.
Shout out Suzanne.
So jokingly, I tweeted at the BA Democrats and I was like, hey guys, what's it gonna take? Like, do you have an extra ticket for an aspiring like political broadcaster? I'm a broke college kid, but I really want to go. And this guy, John Brady, shout out to John Brady.
Shout out John.
Works with like the PA Dems and the Young Democrats of Pennsylvania, saw it and DM'd me and was like, I'd like to bring you as one of my guests. And I was like, okay. It was like a week before the dinner, so I'm freaking
Dead
out.
ass a week. Yeah.
Yep.
Get to go to this dinner. I was so scared it was gonna be fake. I was so scared that like he was just
You got
pranking me.
catfished.
Literally, because like I get a
John
DM.
Brady.
I get a DM from this guy I've never met before.
Right.
That's like, hey, come on. And I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna drive 2 hours to Philadelphia. I'm gonna buy a new suit.
That would
And
happen
what if
to
I
me.
show up there? Yeah, that would have happened to you.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the world doesn't hate me.
God damn.
Wow.
Thank
True.
God.
Yeah.
And I get there and I get to meet Josh Shapiro in person, which was so great, and get to talk to Austin Davis, who's his running mate, and like a ton of cool people, and then get to hear Kamala speak. Go up to the railing and she walks by and I shake her hand. She has very soft hands.
There it is. I was
Very
waiting for you to
soft hands.
say it. Been
And
talking
then-
about those hands for weeks.
I
Yeah.
have been. And then our very own President Joe Biden goes on stage to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about like 25 yards away from him, and then he comes down and I get to shake Joe Biden's hand,
Sheesh.
and he
Yup.
looks me dead in the eyes and smiles, and I was like, what is life right now? I'm shaking the president of the United States hand. And then yesterday I saw
Yeah.
Obama
Yeah.
about 10 yards away from me, and he smiled and waved.
Along with
Shapiro
again.
again, Fetterman, Joe Biden. So much. And this has been all in a week, and it's just
Yes.
like so overwhelming and just like crazy.
Insane.
It's
Ugh,
crazy.
Poor you.
I know.
Life is so hard
It's
I
really
know.
hard. It's really hard, guys. So, yeah. But I understand the like not wanting to like interrupt them and be like, can I get a picture? Because it's weird when
Yeah.
stuff like that happens.
No,
Like they are just
right.
people,
Yes.
but also they're not. Like celebrities are celebrities.
Pixar, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
Wow.
Pixar,
yeah.
it didn't
Pics
happen.
or didn't happen. Liam, have you ever met a celebrity?
No, I don't. At
I
least
mean,
I
you
don't
met
think
us,
so.
but-
Yeah, that would be.
The highest
Yeah, but
We're like-
it's a good
we're like-
answer.
G-listers.
Yeah. We're like,
We're like X-listers.
yeah. I
Like
was gonna say,
Q-listers.
we're like down there a bit more.
And how have I not met a celebrity?
Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, I don't know, actually.
I don't think I have either.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I guess,
you
yeah,
just
it was
listened to
your
the most
sister.
Ruby Mundock story of
Right.
your
Sorry.
life.
I know, literally. And like,
That's not
we're
normal.
average here.
Like
you know?
don't
Sorry,
meet
yeah, I guess
Obama,
so.
Biden, Kamala, Josh Shapiro
all
week.
in one week. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I've.
Like celebrity.
Oh, one time when I was at Hershey Park, I saw Ross Lynch and his siblings.
He was there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
at Hershey
R5
Park?
has done a
R5.
bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
locally.
they do. It was
Wow.
the.
Where are they from? Are they from around here?
No,
Oh.
but they were in Hershey for like a
for
Sounds of the Summer show.
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
okay.
And I went to Hershey Park that day. This was like 7th grade, I think. Went to
Okay.
Hershey Park, had just gone on Fahrenheit. I was with my best friend from middle school, Allison,
Mm-hmm.
and she hates roller coasters.
Yeah.
And we got off the ride, and she was like, Georgia, I'm going to throw up.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, we'll just chill here. She was chilling by the trash can, and this security guard like pushed us. I like turned around and I was like, what? And then it was R5. And I was like, and
did you get to like say anything?
No, because it all happened really quick. And then they went up the exit so that they could go in the front of the line because they're R5.
Because they're celebrities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
what?
have to wait in line
But
like the rest of us.
I got a picture of the back of his head and I sent it to
Oh.
my sister. I sent it to Emily. And she was like, oh my God, I hate you. And I was like, yeah.
You hear how hypocritical this is,
Yeah,
right?
that's literally Georgia every time.
I
Emily
swear
hits
if I
me.
get a picture of the back of his head from my sister.
One more time.
And she's like,
I sent a picture of the back of his head. That's so funny.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Do you like roller
apologize.
coasters? Are you guys roller coaster people?
I like roller coasters.
I love the feeling of roller coasters, but guys, I'm such a wuss. Like, my stomach.
Yeah.
Okay. Stomachs flip, right? You're on the roller coaster, and you're just like, oh, that's great. My stomach goes from the bottom to the top, and instead of going back down, it just stays at the top. So when I'm off, then I get this like,
That feeling.
Yeah.
and then it just ruins the day for me.
Yeah.
But I don't want that to happen, so I dabble.
You dabble. Okay.
He picks and chooses his battles.
Are there
Absolutely.
Are there other rides that like you prefer if you're at an
Well,
amusement park?
okay. Are you familiar with Hershey Park?
Yeah.
And the layout, like Great Bear, put me on there.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
Yeah. Okay.
Lightning Racer, my hands are up. I always win that race. But then I would say Sky Rush, because then it's also like an ab workout
Yeah.
where you're literally just like, it's thigh crush.
Sky
is what
Rush,
people
literally.
call it.
Yes, it's pain. You go on there and you get off and you're like, did I just die? Like,
Did I enjoy that? It was yellow.
yeah, which
Yeah.
is
That
you
was
know.
cool.
It was high up.
And it used to be
Right.
like the newest one.
Yeah.
But since it's not.
It's lost its hype
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of Candemonium.
It's like on
Candemonium
Sky
slays. Listen,
Yes, I've
Rush.
heard
I
it's
didn't even know
very
that was a
smooth.
thing. I was still in my Sky Rush. Like
I am
that's the
not-
big one.
I am not a big amusement park gal.
No.
When I think I talked about this before, but when COVID hit, I had a really big like obsession with them, and I think it's because I couldn't go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I remember like going
thing
into
you
the
want-
kitchen and
yeah.
being like, I'm so mad. I want to go to Hershey Park, but it's closed. And my mom was like, Georgia, like we're in the middle of a pandemic. Why?
Yeah.
And I was like,
That's so
I want
funny.
to ride a roller coaster so bad. And then like Disney World opened. I was like, why isn't Hershey Park open?
Oh
and
my
then
God. She was fiending.
like Hershey Park opened, and I was like, huh, okay.
Yeah. There it is.
Like I'm never like, guys, let's go to Hershey Park. If someone invites me, I'll go. And that happened. My friend Hannah invited me to go with her
Hannah.
fam. Love that family. Shout out Garlands. But they invited me to go with them, and we went on Candemonium, and wow.
Was it smooth?
It's so smooth.
Okay.
You never been on?
No.
Have you been on, Ruby?
I hate roller coasters.
We're going. Oh
No.
wait, I forgot. This
I've been
this
waiting for a
entire
break
time.
in the
This entire
conversation.
time we've been talking about roller coasters. You've been quiet because she's a fake.
Oh, she's not fake.
I think
No,
you would,
I was trying to get my word
Yeah.
in, but y'all were getting
That's
really
true.
excited.
We like them.
I hate them. I hate the feeling. I get nauseous super easily. I went on one at Hershey Park, and it was one of like the big wooden ones, which that was my first
Was it
mistake,
Wildcat?
I think.
Ugh.
And my
you
neck.
can't do wild.
They tore it down
That's-
for a
Tore it down
reason.
for
That's
good
what my
reason.
friends were like, this is a good starting one. My neck
No.
went forward and got
Your friends
stuck.
lied.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
not a good
literally-
word to describe them. They're not friends.
I couldn't pull my head back up, so I had to like literally force it up, and then my neck hurt the rest of the day. Like I just hate them. I don't like heights. I don't like spinning and fast moving things. Even like the pirate ship that goes back and forth, I can't do it because
Not
I get
Wow.
motion sickness so easy. I hate them. I don't like amusement parks. I'll go to hold bags. I like bumper cars. I like the whip, which we've
Okay.
talked about the whip before.
We have.
Yeah, it
That's
was
about
coming.
it.
Oh, God.
That's about it. Like, I like the water park,
Ew.
which is disgusting. I know.
Do you like the water park, Liam?
Like, I
Ew.
love it.
Yeah.
She just means because it's like piss water.
Well, that's what every pool is.
That's true.
I know. When is that realization gonna hit me?
Yeah.
You know that
I
smell
love
of
a lazy
chlorine
river.
is not
It's urine.
chlorine.
You know what I love?
It's pee.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
What?
Look at literally look it up. You
I'm
guys know
never
Mark
swimming
Rober?
again. My pool is a saltwater pool. so-
Chlorine doesn't smell like anything. That is
It
the
smells like
chemical
chlorine.
reaction.
Ew.
No, that is the chemical reaction of pee and chlorine mixing.
No.
Cross my
I have a
heart.
swimming pool.
Hope I don't die.
That smells. Who's peeing in my pool?
Ew.
If you've been in my house and you've peed in it, contact me. Wait, you won't. You're gonna be too embarrassed.
Yeah.
If you've ever swam in my pool, contact me.
And then
I
she's
have
gonna
a
narrow it
question.
down.
But now they know why you need them to contact you.
Never mind.
I think you know what I like at Hershey Park? The monorail.
Oh my God, you're an old lady.
And so what?
I think
so
pandemonium
proud
would
of
change your mind.
No,
I think
I
it would.
refuse. I'm sorry.
Because
and the other thing,
you go
no.
around like the water
know if
fountain, and
that would be
sometimes
the
it
one.
like sprays on you a little bit.
If I'm feeling adventurous, I'll do the log flume.
My dad loves that
hill,
one.
That is as
What is that
crazy as
called?
I'll get.
Wait, okay,
Isn't it
there's
called
Tidal
Rainbow?
Force and then there's Coal Cracker.
Coal Cracker.
Is that
no
the small
shot.
one?
Ruby wants to go on Tidal Force.
That one
Probably
is
the
just like
small
a
the
one.
one
giant.
where you're like
It's when you
going
go
really
around
slow
and then you just go boom and it splashes.
That's
the
Coal Cracker.
big.
I've been on that.
Wait a minute. Nah, it's because Tidal. Okay, is it a big hill?
Do you-
that
wait,
go
Do you
around?
wear your swimsuit on it or do you wear regular clothes?
I think I wore my swimsuit on it. I don't remember, guys. It was so
You're
long
going
You
ago.
were
on
in the water
Tidal
park.
Force.
I don't know. It was so long ago. You know which one I have gone on many times though, and this makes no sense because it's arguably the scariest one there. That stupid cat and mouse one or whatever.
Oh, Wild Mouse?
Oh,
That one is so scary. That is the most dangerous thing I've ever been on. There are no rails around the side. You're in this tiny little sketchy cart and it whips you around there. When you think about it, that roller coaster is terrifying.
Yeah, but it's like it's
That-
still like
yeah.
the wheels are attached to the rail.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's just centrifugal force that makes you feel like you're.
It's right, and it's the way that there's no railings for a reason because when you go around the turn, they want you to think you're gonna fall off, and then they go.
exactly.
Well, I don't like
That used
it.
to be my favorite.
I
Same.
don't like it.
We were such similar children.
So true, literally
Must be a
so
Mechanicsburg
true.
thing. I've been
Yeah.
sheltered here.
yeah.
Oh my God. How was your childhood, Liam? Do you have any like elementary
trauma
school stories?
Yeah, I
Yes.
feel like I'm a little behind on the trauma.
'Cause-
There's some deep stuff. There's some not so deep stuff. I mean,
Right.
like, I feel like everybody has bullying stories. And I was
Yeah.
definitely
Unfortunately.
bullied.
The best people were bullied.
Exactly.
Because,
it
like,
makes us
it-
stronger.
We were probably
molds
bullied
us.
because we were weird.
They weren't ready for us.
Exactly.
When did your voice get this deep?
I was a early bloomer.
Yeah. I was gonna say, were you like in like third grade, like, hey guys?
No, okay. So you'll find this interesting. First day of 7th grade. 7th grade was the year, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
That like the middle point. First day of 7th grade, I clock in. I'm 5'3". Like
Aw.
everyone else is like around that height. I was tall, but I wasn't the tallest.
That's shorter than me.
Right.
That's crazy.
little 7th grade. Last day of 7th grade. Like summer vacation is on the horizon. How tall am I?
6 foot.
6'1".
Oh my god.
I grew 10 inches
Yep.
in a year.
in a year.
That's
Not even a year, in a
Crazy.
school year.
Yeah, in a
'cause
school
that's
year.
not
Like
even a-
9 months.
That's insane.
And that's over an inch every month
That's
Yeah.
by a
insane.
fraction of a hair. But yeah, like I was in pain every
Yeah,
night.
oh my god, I bet.
Like, I could feel my legs
I-
actively growing.
Yeah.
I grew really early on and I was always like the tallest girl in my grade in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And then around middle school I hit 5'5" and I just stopped. And I've been the same height since then.
I think I also
I know.
grew in 7th grade because I remember it was around the time that I was in Seussical.
She was in Seussical.
I love
And-
that
No.
fact.
And everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're so tall!" And like, I think I grew, and I was 5'7", and like, I'm
Okay.
still 5'7",
Yeah.
give or take,
I
maybe
think
5'8".
the thing is with girls too, when girls reach a certain point, like when they start like their periods and stuff like that, like they kind of stop growing, but
Yeah.
guys grow a lot longer.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
are
They
you
say
done now or are you still growing?
Every time someone asks me that, I just say I hope.
You
It's
hope
like
you're
there's
done.
no more advantage at this
Yeah.
point.
No,
Like I'm
you're
not
already.
tall
You can already
enough.
reach every shelf. You can already like tower over anyone.
Everyone already takes advantage of my height all the time.
yeah.
No, I shouldn't be saying that.
It's a tough life.
It's not a tough life. It's nice. But I am here for all the short kings out there.
True.
I'm so anti-heightist. Like I'm so sorry, but when like there's
takes
our
all the girls from you,
standards
sorry.
set, not even close. If there are standards set and they're just like, he has to be 6'1" or over. I'm like, girl, you're
Be real.
5'2".
BFFR.
Like these guys were
BFFR.
made for you who are 5'7".
Yeah.
Like
Literally, like when you do the ratios, like 5 inches taller, say that's a great amount. These 5'2" girls go with the 5'7" guys. These 5'9" girls, you can get the 6 foot and above guys.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
That-
come
my
on.
thought
Yeah.
process exactly.
I say that as I went to prom with a guy that was 6'6".
and that's fine.
Yes.
It's just you're not like
but I'm not like
exclusively 6'4"
ew.
and over.
No.
It's also too like for guys like I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
If a guy was 5'7",
No.
That's short. That's
Yes.
considered short, and that's messed up.
Yeah.
Because that's like normal for us.
Yeah. Exactly.
But the minute like a guy is 5'7", it's
like, oh.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
up.
I get when girls are like tall, like 5'11", 6 foot, and they're like, I need you to
Yes.
be freakishly tall. Like,
That
girl,
makes
you've
sense.
earned
Movie
that.
girl.
Like, you've earned that.
It's like the movie Tall Girl.
You can
Yeah.
complain.
Guys can just carry around a wooden crate. So
How
then,
tall was she
yeah.
in that? Wasn't she like 5'11" and 3/4?
She's not even that tall. Like I think
yeah.
my roommate Noelle is tall.
Yeah.
And I think like she's made it maybe not. She's made a comment and been like, I'm literally taller than her. What's that
Yeah.
girl name? She was on Dance Moms.
I don't
Tall
know.
girl,
Was she
girl.
Was she
What a Dance Moms
I-
girl. Like, they just went in
Yes.
separate directions.
Okay, Jodie and therefore actress is 6'2".
Oh,
But
6'2".
but
No way.
she said 6'1.5"
Something like that.
in the movie?
That's the
Because I
other
remember it
thing.
being like not that.
I hate
Yeah.
when people lie about their height and like add inches.
Ooh, that's awkward because I'm 6'3.5".
Oh.
Okay,
and
but
you
like,
said 6'4".
Let's address this. Let's address because like dissect this with me.
I guess with shoes.
But no, it's like I used to say 6'3",
Yeah.
and then someone was like, "Well, are you really 6'3"? I said 6'3.5". They're just like, "Just say 6'4". And then I said 6'4", and then people have problems with
And now
that.
people are
Yeah.
like, maybe
So-
you should just say your actual height. Maybe you should just say 6'3".
But 6'3.5", if I'm 6'3" or if I'm 6'4", that doesn't change anything for anyone
Yeah.
who has to do this. Like,
Actually, you're wrong.
I'm looking up.
It
okay.
does.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I was just kidding.
When I was, growing, I've stopped now and I'm just saying that I'm 5'7", but I'm technically 5'7" and 3/4. Fuck off. I'm technically 5'7" and 3/4, I think.
Oh.
And I remember I stopped because the lady at the DMV was like, "How tall are you?" And I was like 5'7" and 3/4, and she was like, "Do you want me to put 5'7" or 5'8"? And I was like, "Just 5'7".
Right.
It's fine.
That
Why
was
do they
fucked up.
attack
Right.
you?
It's like
Yeah.
I'm telling you my true authentic height, and you're
Yeah.
asking me to round.
Yeah.
Why can't my doctor just
Police
do that?
are gonna look at your ID and be like, "This isn't yours.
Right.
You're a quarter. You're a half inch taller."
That
Yeah,
actually
who's
happened.
This?
That actually happened.
Really?
No.
Oh,
You should know her better by now.
I know.
when
We're both
that just
gullible.
happened.
I
does
love
not
telling
mean that
tiny
just
little
happened.
lies.
Me too.
She likes to
White
stretch
lies.
the truth.
She likes to stretch the truth.
Right back to the beginning.
Right back where we started.
We just saw where we ended up.
We just saw where we ended up. So we started with the word stretch,
Yeah.
and we ended on height.
Height.
That's so fitting.
It really
Stretch.
is.
Stretch to
Stretch
the height.
to the height.
Like we didn't even. That was
in the
an
height.
accident.
We literally you were talking about touching the ceiling and being
Yeah.
tall.
How
This
did we
is-
do that?
That's actually like a full circle
How
episode.
did we do that? And it's a little extra special for y'all because it's a little bit of an extra long episode.
Yeah, but felt like no time
it
has
felt
passed.
like no time at all.
No, it hasn't. Guys, the chemistry. Like we need to make a Pixar
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's literally
You
gonna
need
happen.
to be on the podcast more often.
Please invite me.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
just have him as a stable host now. So
yeah,
it's-
sorry. Every other person who wanted to be a guest, you're off the list.
Yeah.
It's only
Get out
Liam
of
now.
so
here.
sorry. So sorry.
Try again next year, maybe.
Yeah.
Next podcast.
Privilege is
Oh my
revoked.
God. Maybe we should just all three start a podcast, like a second one.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's called
Super talkative.
Super Hyper 100 billion million thousand
Yes.
Talkative.
talkative.
Yes.
Wow. Well, Liam, thank you so much for
No,
joining us.
thank you.
It's been an honor.
This was
having
so
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was fun.
Any experience, any notes you took that you want to share with our fans to let them know that we are fun in real life and
They
talk
are
about your
so
experience?
fun in real life, and I am not
Thanks.
being held at
Sounds
gunpoint
like
right
we're holding him
now.
at gunpoint.
Oh God.
Come on, guys, we're fun. Liam has. Look at how much
Yeah,
fun
look,
Liam has
he
had.
had a lot of fun.
It is real.
It's so fun.
Anyways, Liam actually did have fun. We promise.
Yes.
I did. Pink sweater gang.
Yeah,
So
they didn't
true.
tell me, but
Sweater gang.
Sweater
Sweater gang. Period.
We are so Powerpuff.
As always, follow us on social media.
Yep. At Hyper Talkative Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. At Hyper Talkative on Twitter. on YouTube as well. Know a lot of you have been streaming that way. I can see it
in the analytics.
Thank you. Shout out. I'm glad you guys like looking at our face.
Yeah, it's
in
really,
addition to hearing our
it helps
voice.
our egos.
It does. And we also have a website, www.hypertalkativepodcast.com.
There's a link tree in all of our bios, so if you forget what we just said and you want to go look at anything, you can just go right there and look at it.
Yes.
Look at it all.
Make sure.
Look at it all.
I was gonna say make sure to follow Liam, but Liam doesn't use social media.
Yeah.
So
I'm an old man.
Which respect.
Honestly,
I've been trying to stay off social media lately, and my life is better because
you will
of
feel
it.
happier.
I haven't.
Yep.
No pressure.
But maybe I will someday. But just think about Liam every now and then.
Thanks, guys.
Just think about Liam.
And what he might post.
Yeah.
If he were on social media.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is.
As always, you get to witness this for the first time in person.
We'll say it to Liam.
Please.
Yeah, we'll say it to Liam.
Peace be with you.
You have to say it back.
Peace be with you.
Thank you.
Slade. Hyper Talkative Podcast is brought to you by us. Just us.
Unless you want to sponsor us. Wink, wink.
Hyper Talkative is recorded at the Candy Factory Co-working and Social Club in downtown Lancaster.
Our theme music was done by help from Johnny Jed Music, and the show is recorded, edited, and published by Georgia Hall and Ruby Murdoch.